What's the haps, folks? This is Professor App here with some ranked battles for Splatoon 2. And for those of you who missed any of my previous ranked battle videos, I encourage you to check out the link in the description below. It's a good way to keep up to date with any of my previous ranked battles, and it's a good way to check if there are any new ones come up. So, in this video, as you can see, we're using the Firefin Splat Charger. Now, honestly, I've not really used Splat Chargers that much on this game. I mean, I used to use them quite a bit on the first game, except for the elites. I'm not really a big fan of those, but I've not really been able to use them that much in the second game. I'm not really sure why. I just haven't really been drawn to them as much as like previous like other weapons, like umbrellas and rolls and things like that. But I thought I'd get back into trying out one of the splat chargers in this one, and decided to go with the Firefin for this video because it comes with the suction bomb launcher, and which I thought would be a bit more useful for this mode, which is obviously, as you can see, Rainmaker. As you can see, for the first match we are in Schellendorf Institute. So to start off with, I launch a shot to try and form like a path away from my teammates. I threw out my splash wall there just in case anyone tried to go around and, trying to splat me or something. I tried to cover the wall there to help my team with the Rainmaker out, to help them get up, but they ended up getting splattered by that sloshing machine. And so I decided to try and get the Rainmaker myself before they could, but unfortunately I get splattered and I don't end up getting it any further, which is a bit annoying. So at this point, I'm just going out here trying to not only get a bit of coverage, but also trying to help out my teammates help with their movements, as it were, by covering a bit more turf. So at this point, I tried to launch tried to hide here from the inkjets there, but unfortunately, I ended up getting splattered by it. And I don't know if you saw me try to launch my splash wall there, but I tried to. The reason I did that was just to try and stop the person with the inkjet from hitting me, but it turns out it didn't work, because they were able to just completely get around it. So I saw that person there who was trying to get over, but I tried to shoot them with this with my charger, but unfortunately they ended up splatting me instead. So that was a bit annoying. I'll admit I think I am a bit rusty with this weapon. It still doesn't help that everyone on my team is basically dying, and I end up getting splattered by the inkjet again, which is great. And because of that, we end up losing the lead. So that's really not good. It's probably a bit of a recurring theme in this video. So at this point, I just thought it's probably best to try and get the Rainmaker out of here as quickly as possible, but unfortunately that's not really working out because all of their teams basically buy our base, and unfortunately I get taken out by the blaster again. It is becoming a bit of a running joke on this channel with me and blasters. They just don't agree with me at all. So anyway, I'm just trying to get back in and help out my teammate with the Rainmaker. So I'm just trying to get a bit of coverage here and just impede their movement, so that if in the event they do get the Rainmaker back with here, they can I can just stop them. But I end up getting revenge on that blaster person there, so that's quite nice. Always good when I take out one of someone with a blaster. So it always feels very satisfying when taking them out. So at this point, I just thought I need to try and help out the person with the Rainmaker here, and I launched my splash wall there to try and stop that octo brush, but unfortunately it went off the edge there, and I wasn't really expecting to go that far, honestly. And I launched my bomb launcher here to try and try and break the Rainmaker shield before they can. And I saw someone coming up on the ink rail there to try and do it. I guess was trying to stop me, so that's why I tried to get away, but unfortunately I get splattered by that octo brush. But I end up splatting them back with one of my bombs, so that was a bit of a nice trade-off. It would have been better if I had survived, of course, but you can't always survive when you're using some weapons. I don't know what he was doing there. He just sort of stood there, and I guess he was just waiting for me to get the Rainmaker or something. Which is fair enough, I suppose. If he had his special ready, it's probably a good idea to use your special when you can, because I don't know if you noticed, but when you're holding the Rainmaker, you can't actually use either your sub or your special weapons. So I guess that's probably why he decided to do that. So that's fair enough. And unfortunately, everyone on my team died basically at the same time. So I just thought I need to try and either defend or just to try and get the Rainmaker out. Just try and stop them from getting the Rainmaker any further. I thought I would be able to hit them here, but it turns out I didn't really have it. I sort of overestimated how much range this Splat Charger had. I ended up taking out the Octobrush, which is quite nice. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough here because I ended up taking out that, getting the breaking the Rainmaker's shield, and I'll throw my bombs out here just to try and keep the opponents away and hopefully help us, to get push forward and hopefully get the Rainmaker away from them. But unfortunately, we get splatted again. And so, like I say, I tried to launch out my splash wall there to try and keep that blaster away, but unfortunately they were able to get under it, and so they were able to use the splashdown to take me out. So that didn't work out quite the way I wanted. And so, as you can see here, I'm just launching out my splash wall here to try and keep them away. I'm just trying to wait to see what they do and hopefully just, think of a way to try and stop them. And like I said, I think I might have been slightly overestimating my the range on this weapon, because honestly, like I say, I've not really used the Splat Charger that much on this game. I mean, I used it quite a bit on the first game, but like I say, I've not really been into it as much. Honestly, I don't know how I missed that auto bomb there. That thing almost nearly killed me when I was trying to shoot the way for our teammates to get past. I threw my bomb launcher there to try and hopefully get them away, but it seems I didn't fear my bombs at all and were able to splat me, and unfortunately that's going to be the game. So, not particularly successful first match, and I'll admit I probably didn't play as best as I could with this weapon, mainly because I've not really used it in a while. But I feel like I do get better. I think it's just probably trying to get used to it a bit more, because like I say, I've not really used the Splat Charger or any chargers that much on this game overall. So, but as usual, that's going to be the first game, and I will be right back with the second match for this video. Okay, so we're back in Schellendorf Institute for match 2. Yeah, this is going to be it's just going to be a Schellendorf Institute for this one video. I'm afraid you're not going to see anything new apart from Schellendorf Institute. So as usual, I tried to launch a shot there, and I don't know if you saw that those people with those Tetra dualies, they just stood there doing nothing, which is a bit of a running theme on this game. I've discovered where people just sometimes stand on the respawn point and do nothing. I don't know why they do that. It's very annoying. So I tried to go back there because I was being targeted by those Tenta missiles, but I almost swam straight into an auto bomb, so I thought, oh no, I've got to get back here. And I saw there was an Octobrush person here, so I tried to shoot them there. I have no idea how I missed my that shot, but I decided it's probably best just to try and get out of here as quickly as possible. I launched my bombs here to try and break the Rainmaker's shield, and I ended up taking one of them out, thankfully. Not sure why I went that way, because I just remembered at that point that you can't actually go around to their base that way. But I suppose I just thought at the time it's probably just a good idea just to try and get it away from the opponents or something like that. Which is sort of what happens here, but unfortunately they get splatted again, so that's not very good. So I'm pretty sure I saw someone on the left there, but I thought obviously I couldn't get them, so maybe I must have imagined it or something. I don't know why I attacked there. I don't know why. Maybe just saw that there was maybe someone there. Oh well. So at this point I'm just trying to defend. I have no idea why the person on my team retreated, because as if you saw that, we actually got the Rainmaker and then just ran backwards, and because of that they were able to just pick up the Rainmaker and take the lead. So that's a bit annoying, and unfortunately I tried to help him out, but unfortunately that person with the rollers just jumps down, splash downs the person with the Rainmaker to death. And because of that I'm basically forced to try and just to get away from them, as it were. So I launched my bombs here again to try and keep not only to break open the Rainmaker's shield, but also just to try and keep them away. I launched my splash wall out to try and stop the opponent from getting back while I run away. Unfortunately, they end up taking out the person with the Rainmaker, so that's not very good. I could have sworn I saw someone up there, and it turns out I was right, because there was that Octobrush, and I ended up getting taken out by an inkjet again. I don't know what it is with this video and the inkjet. I think it's what, second or third time I've been taken out by an inkjet in one video. Yeah, not sure why. What was wrong with me then? So at this point, I thought I don't know if you saw there, but they actually got to 61 and I ended up stopping them before they can actually take the lead. But unfortunately, it's not enough, because my teammates just aren't doing anything at all to stop them. And because of that, we end up losing the lead. So thanks to them. I mean, I wasn't really playing that well either, but I thought I was able to take them out, and I was able to stop them from taking the lead, and they end up not doing anything at all to take advantage of it. So that's a bit annoying. I tried to shoot this splat roller here, but unfortunately they take me out. I don't know how I missed them, honestly. I thought I got a direct hit there, but obviously that wasn't the case. So I have a feeling that this is probably a bit of a lost cause for me here, because I thought there isn't really much we can do, and my teammates really aren't doing much to help. And I thought I was able to shoot that person who was about to super jump to there, but obviously I didn't. And but luckily I do manage to get that one, so that's something, I suppose. It wasn't really. I'll admit I didn't really have a lot of fun playing this match because it was a bit, just a bit annoying, as it were. So, like I say, I launched my bombs here to try and get them away, and I end up getting taken out by another auto bomb, which is quite nice. I don't know how that bomb got there, especially since that Octobrush was all the way over there. I guess they must have thrown it out somewhere earlier or something like that, and he just targeted someone. I don't even know if it was actually targeting anyone or not, and it was just wandering around. But oh well. So I thought this might be a good chance for us to take the lead here, and I tried to, get back and keep away from the Octobrush while I launched the Rainmaker shot to try and take them out, and I do end up taking them out, but unfortunately I get taken out by myself, and also my teammate gets taken out as well, so they weren't able to protect me, so that was quite nice. I end up shooting them there at point blank range. It's just imagine that in real life. Just shooting someone up close with a massive sniper rifle to go boom. It's a bit of talk about overkill, eh? So, like I said, I'm just trying to gear my teammates on. Hopefully, try and get them onto the lead, because we had quite a good opportunity here to try and take the lead. Because my teammates and I, with that Octobrush, were able to form a nice path for the person with the Rainmaker. But for some reason, he's all the way up on the side then, and unfortunately gets taken out by someone else, and I basically end up getting completely surrounded here by that Octobrush, and as a result I can't really do anything to change the situation, and that's going to end up being the game, I'm afraid. So like I say, not a great play on my part, but I think I did play a bit better than the first one, I will admit. I don't know what it is with me when I was playing. Like I say, I guess I just probably wasn't just used to using the charger that much. And I ended up getting a crack, which is quite nice. So, like I say, I guess I just wasn't used to using the charger on this game. Now I'm going to go on to the final video, and I'll be right back. And as you can see here, we are back in, you guessed it, Schellendorf Institute. Yay! I mean, I don't hate Schellendorf Institute, don't get me wrong, but it is a bit boring when you play the same map over and over and over again, you have to admit. So like I say, I just launched a shot here to form a path for my teammates, and we end up breaking the Rainmaker shield here quite quickly. So I thought this might be a good opportunity for us to take get a good lead or something like that. So I decided to go for the Rainmaker myself, and unfortunately I get splattered by that Sorella Brella, I think it was. Yeah, it was a Sorella Brella. I have no idea what happened here. I honestly don't know how they were able to let this happen, but as you can see here, they end up taking it all the way up here completely unchallenged, and it ends up being me who has to take them out here, which is very nice. I have no idea what they were doing. They just basically threw that one away completely. But anyway, that's the game I play, I suppose. I tried to shoot that inkjet there, but unfortunately I don't end up getting it, and I get splattered by the Octobrush when he comes back down. No, sorry, it wasn't Octobrush, it was the Dynamo Roller. I end up getting splattered by them. So I just thought I'd have to try and stop them from getting any further, but unfortunately that doesn't end up happening. They end up getting even further to the goal. I honestly don't know what my teammates were doing here, because I just thought this is just they have a good opportunity here to try and take the lead or something like that, and I thought this is probably a good time for us to go ahead. But and I don't know if you see here, but I actually end up taking not one, not two, but wait for it, 3 of them out at once, and they still can't get any further. And that person there just takes me out as well. But and then thankfully they get taken out as well. But I honestly don't know what on earth they were doing. I don't know why they weren't just going ahead and just trying to take the lead. And they end up getting splattered here by those rollers. So I just don't know what they were doing. I don't understand why they didn't take advantage of the opportunity I gave them when I took out 3 of their teammates. And so I was trying to I was just trying to, like, you know, get ahead and hopefully support the person with the Rainmaker, but I get taken out by the Octobrush. Honestly, they caught me completely off guard. I didn't know they were there. So, and when I respawn here, I was just thinking about a way to, you know, try and stop them from getting any further than they already have. I saw that there was an Octobrush there, so I thought just try and hide a bit, so try and see if they don't see me, and they end up getting away. So that worked out quite well for me, I think, especially since I didn't get splattered. And luckily, we end up stopping them from getting the Rainmaker any further. But unfortunately, even though we break the Rainmaker's shields and they excuse me, that we get the Rainmaker out, it's not really enough. And so I throw some suction bombs here to try and get them out, keep the opponents away from us. And I think we had quite a good opportunity here, another good opportunity here to take the lead, because it formed like a good path for us for you know, my teammates to get the Rainmaker forward, but they're not really doing anything again. And so I tried to take out that person with the gold dynamo roller, but it didn't quite work out. I don't know why I didn't launch my shot a bit earlier, but oh well, I suppose that's just a thing you learn when you're doing this. So at this point they have the Rainmaker here. I don't really know what I could do here. I guess the only thing I could do is just basically try and defend. And once again they end up letting them past all the way, and unfortunately they end up getting all the way to basically 1 point. So I sort of knew at this point that we're probably not gonna win, but I decided to just carry on regardless, because I thought maybe, you know, just maybe we might take the lead and hopefully win this match. I tried to go up this ink rail here, but unfortunately I get taken out by that roller again. So that's quite nice. I thought if I managed to get over there, you know, get up on that ink rail, I might have been able to hopefully, you know, take the lead, or at least get a bit further so that my teammates can do something about it. I tried to launch my charge there to try and stop that Octobrush, but unfortunately they get away. I probably could have KO'd them if I let it go a bit earlier. Then again, your shots are a bit weak when you don't charge it up charged up fully. And I was trying to you know, keep them away from the Rainmaker as much as possible, but unfortunately get taken out by the Inkjet again. Don't know what it was with me and the Inkjet in this video. So at this point, I'm just trying to think of a way to try and stop them, and this is a funny thing here where I end up having to shoot them with just, like, you know, loads of little shots at once. I mean, if we weren't already down by 1 point, then I would have been really angry at myself for letting them get that far. But we're already completely far gone, so it didn't really make much of a difference. I don't know how I didn't see that auto bomb. I thought it must have been it must have been like completely invisible or something, because I didn't see it at all. It just exploded when I swam straight past it. So this is basically our just one chance to try and hopefully take the lead, which is, you know, I know was a bit of a stretch, but you never know. I think anything could happen in Splatoon 2. So I tried to take out that person with the Splat Brella, and I thought I might be able to take them out with just one charge shot, but unfortunately I get taken out by them both it and the Octobrush, and that's going to be the game. So that's actually the last battle on this video. So it's not really a successful video, I'll admit, but I thought I'll put it up anyway, just to show that I've been learning a bit with trying out some new weapons. Like I say, it is interesting trying out all these different weapon types and seeing what best suits you. And I thought maybe I'll try out one of the chargers, because, you know, I haven't really used it much, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity to try it out again. But I'm afraid that it didn't quite work out the way I wanted, and that is going to be the end of the video. So if you like this video, then please give it a like, and if you're not already, subscribe. It really does help me out to get my channel known. And if you want to see more content like this, on more Splatoon 2 battles, or if you have any suggestions of what weapons I should use in future videos, then please leave a comment in the comment section below. And until next time, folks, bye.